What's up, guys? Yo! How's everybody doing? Good? Well, guys, first I wanted to come out here and thank Sean, Mike, Grady, Andrew, all the guys who came together to put together an amazing event like this. I mean, like, the opportunity that we have to come gain all this free knowledge is just, it's insane. So our topic today is why we recruit every single day. So first I wanted to ask a question, and if you guys could participate, it would be great. How many people in here can genuinely say that in some way this opportunity has changed their life? If it has, could you stand up for me? Wow. Guys, take a look around. Like, look, seriously. That's insane. You know what I mean? Guys, that right there is the reason you recruit. That's it. You guys can stand. You can sit down. You're good. But that's the reason you recruit, guys. Like, look around. There's hundreds, if not thousands of people in here whose life has been changed by this opportunity. Like, that's why you go out and share it, guys. Like, I came from a background to where, like, you know, this was it wasn't an opportunity that I probably deserved. And I'm sure there was people out here who felt the same way, but we got it and we were able to thrive with it. So guys, you have no idea, like, who needs this. So just spread it with everyone. Like, come from a place of like, it's funny. I was going through the drive. I was back home in Alabama a couple weeks ago. I was going through a drive-through at Jack's. There was a young guy working the window. We were talking back and forth about what we do. And he was like, man, can I grab your number? We hopped on the phone, and he was like, dude, like, I've been praying for an opportunity like this. Like, my mom, she's not doing great health-wise. I need to be there at home with her. And he's like, the locational freedom that you can offer and the opportunity that you guys are doing, like, that fits me perfect. And, like, that was something, like, it was a 5-minute conversation. You know what I mean? That now, hopefully, like, is going to give this guy an opportunity to be there for his family, but to also build a very stable income. So the reason I think recruiting everyone is huge as well is because, guys, this is an opportunity. Anybody can do it, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a degree, a sales experience. It doesn't matter who you are, any demographic, anyone can do this. Age doesn't matter, anything. So if you just show up every day, day in and day out, and put the work in, this is an opportunity that you will find the success you're looking for. I wanted to kind of hit on things pretty crazy. I was talking to Wylie about it backstage. I have a great uncle that he hasn't been in great health his whole life. They've struggled financially. He's never been able to really do anything for work just due to the things he has going on. And I shared the opportunity with him, just told him about it, not really thinking anything about it. He's 57 years old. And I wasn't even going to talk about this. I was coming back over here, or I got back from lunch, and he called me. And he just got his license a couple weeks ago, got through the contracts and everything, and he said, hey, Eli, I just wanted to call you. I made my first sale. And I was like, cool, how much was it? It's like $200 a month. He's going to get deposited, you know, probably $1,500 to $1,800 the 15th of this coming month. Like, he was getting a disability check that was $1,200 a month. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's nuts about this opportunity is that's a 56-year-old guy that really had nothing, had nowhere to come from, and just shared the opportunity with my own family member, and it's going to change his life for the better, right? One more example, then I'll pass it off to Wylie. Like, guys, I have a guy, he's out there somewhere, I don't know where he's at. His name's Johnny, and he's 19 years old, and we got connected, and yeah, what's up, bro? And we got connected, and I'll never forget it, dude. He was working on Zoom in his dorm room, and it was like almost like a 4x4 dorm. It was so tiny. And he called me, we got on the phone, and I was asking him, like, hey, dude, you know, you're killing it, man. Like, how's everything going? You getting your deposits? And he was like, man, this is my second month in, and I deposited almost $10,000. He dropped out of school and is in this full time. Like, so it just goes to show you guys, like, there's a guy that's 56, never had any sales opportunity, you know, had disability, things he couldn't do, could pursue an opportunity. Then there's a young kid that was in college, you know, didn't really know the path he wanted to take, found the opportunity, shared it, and now he's thriving in it. So all I say, guys, is like there's ways you can recruit in this business from a profitability standpoint and to build a business. But at the end of the day, you recruit just because it's what you should do. You know what I mean? Like we're all blessed with this opportunity. It's changed a lot of people's life. And like, who are we to not give that to other people? You know what I mean? So I'll pass it off to Wylie.
Let's go. All right, sweet. Give a big round of applause to Eli. That was awesome. Let's go. All right, so sweet. I'm Wylie Hawkins. For those of you that don't know me, it's nice to meet you. Honestly, it's an honor to be up here and just be able to give back to you guys. So I want to ask a question first for the audience. Who in here was a server, did valet, was in the hospitality space? Awesome. So I was doing valet at a hotel in college in Fort Collins before I started this, and I was 20 years old. And I was going through my pay stubs for some accounting stuff like 3 weeks ago, and I looked down and I saw how much money I made in 2020. It was $20,000 in that full year. And then I called my staff and I said, hey, can we pull up how many people in our agency made over $20,000 last month? And guess how many people made over $20,000 last month alone? It was 128 people. So put a round of applause for that. Amazing. I mean, that's if they keep the pace, that's over $240,000 for the year. And so that alone answers the question of why should you recruit every day? But I want to give you the number one key tip on actually what's going to help you build a business. And yes, I'll get tactical at the end of this, but this is the number one thing, is you have to have a heart to serve. And so I was talking with Drew Smith yesterday, and I know you won't mind me sharing this, but he said, he used the word imposter syndrome. I don't think that was the right word for it. He's like, I feel like I'm an imposter if I don't keep growing. And I grabbed him and I grabbed his shoulder and I was like, dude, your identity is not in you growing this team. Your identity isn't how much money you have in your bank account. Your identity is how many people can you help? How can I show up every single day and serve the people in front of me? How can I wake up and serve the clients? Because that's step number one. You guys are going to be so worried about how do I handle this objection? What do I say here? But if your heart is just like, I'm going to do everything in my power to help that client, you'll get paid. And so that's step number one. Once you get paid, people will come and follow you. You have to lead yourself before you lead others. Then once you get paid, you can begin to promote yourself, and that's what I want to talk about on social media. A lot of people have talked on what to post and things like that. It's very simple. There's two buckets. It's value and then entertainment. Those are the only two things you need to focus on when you're actually posting content. What value can I give to somebody, or how can I entertain them through the lifestyle that I have, right? So that's all I think through when I post. I always think about what's the 22-year-old, 20-year-old Wylie, what information did I need to hear that I wish I would have had, or what's a lifestyle I was attracted to, and then that's what I share. Now, the other thing I want to touch on is having a servant heart is the key thing. The second piece of this is, I'll ask Eli this. What got you into the business? Like, what was the number one thing that attracted you to the business?
The growth I could have from when I talked to my upline, the growth I could have individually, but the money as well.
The money.
Money, yeah.
Like, tell me not, who saw a pay stub and was like, yo, I want in? That's it. You guys seen the Wolf of Wall Street scene where he's like, show me the money, I quit my job right now? All right, this is all you got to do with recruiting. Show them the money. Like, I remember when I first started selling, I was writing paper apps 5.5 years ago, and I was selling, but nothing hit my bank account. I called Zach, and I was like, dude, I think this is an MLM. Like, this is crazy, bro. I don't know if this is real. He's like, just wait. Next thing you know, I got a check for $4,400, my first check ever. After that, there was never a question of this was real or not. But there's so many people in your network wondering, is this real? If you guys show them the money, I'm telling you, they will come flocking. So that's the second thing. Now, the last thing I want to end with is as you guys start managing a team, it's very simple on how to truly grow it. So right now, our group is doing $9.3 million a month, and it's absolutely insane. Yeah. And I appreciate every single one of you in here and every single one of you on our team, because I know that we're all in the dogfight together. And the biggest thing as a leader is your job is to minimize people's fear, because that's the whole thing. Fear kills everyone's dreams. So if you can get really good at minimize people's fear, like that's the number one thing. When an agent has something, minimize their fear. And then lastly, believe in them. Pour that belief into them. So guys, we appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.